So today we're going to slow things down and pipe a vintage heart cake. Now this is the piping tip that I'm using for my large border. Now I always start off by doing those 2 lines in the center first, and it helps me to have my shape. It like acts as like a guide for me, and then I can just pipe off the line from each side. So I like to do one side first and then spin around and do the next side so that they can both meet at the bottom. And because I'm finishing off there, it kind of just looks like it has been one long pipe, and it helps to look like it's all blended together. Now, obviously you don't have to do that, just do what works for you, but that's how I do it. Now, when it comes to the bottom, I do like to do the exact same thing. So I'll just start off with one line, and once I've got that line done, I'll make sure I press all the buttercream down in the piping bag again, because I don't usually want to take breaks or have to fill up the buttercream if I'm wanting to do just one whole line. And always be really careful of air bubbles. Try and make sure you don't get any air bubbles, because then when you pipe, an air bubble will actually like blow the buttercream out, and it will just, the piping no good. So then you have to scrap it and do it again. Now, once I've got these large border pipes on, I am going to come in with a smaller star tip so that I can do that second border. So as you can see, when the video is in real time, you can see that I'm not some sort of, piping wizard that just goes ridiculously fast like Sonic the Hedgehog. It is actually like a slow process. Like, you do need to go slow when you're doing this. So don't try and pipe too quickly. Don't sort of get, frustrated if it's not working. What I did when I first started out was I used to pipe on parchment paper first. And then once I got comfortable with it, I could then, pipe it onto the cake, because by doing it on the parchment paper, I wasn't wasting the buttercream. But look, less is more in my opinion also when it comes to these cakes. So I've just done a very simple design today, but let me know what you think. Any questions, drop in the comments below.